What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia, two of our new sets coming out on August 1st in Japan, and I think we're going to get that a little bit later when the ZA block comes out. It'll have Mega Lucario and Mega Gardevoir as the poster childs of the set, starting our new block after Scarlet and Violet, so it's going to be again, like I said, new block. New cards were revealed. Going to be a lot of fun going into this new expansion. We're going to check out some of the new cards. The big thing that I am very, 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 very excited about are these full art trainer cards. If you guys know me at all, you know that I love my bling. I play a lot of full arts. I play a lot of alt arts, whatever. But I don't really like gold trainers. I think they look kind of ugly. But I think these are really clean looking and really pretty full art trainers. Like I'm a big fan of full art supporters, so these are naturally going to be included in this. There's also going to continue to feature illustration rares, which I think are a great addition to the Pokemon TCG. I think illustration rares are just a great way to enjoy your favorite Pokemon, and I think the art and designs on them is very creative. Now, with that being said, I think they just covered every card that was revealed tonight. All right, cool. Let's jump into the new cards that were revealed tonight. A lot of stuff was revealed, giving us a little bit of a teaser of the power and the idea that the block is going to be going into. So let's take a look at that immediately. We see Bulbasaur that has bind down 80 HP, so already not Poffin searchable. That's very important to note, especially for some of these Mega Pokemon that are going to be so powerful. We're forcing them to not play a deck that has Buddy Buddy Poffin, which is quite good. I think it's a little bit of a subtle nerf that people haven't realized yet. I think bind down 10 damage, can't retreat, so it's a little bit of a control esque card. Another corner locker, 110 Ivysaur Razor Leaf. We have our first Mega here. We're looking at Venusaur EX Mega 380. Holy 380. What the heck? Okay. Ability Solar Trance, a stage 2, 380 HP Pokemon, weak to fire. Ability Solar Trance. As many times as you'd like, you may move a basic grass from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. So you just keep moving grass energy around. Pretty neat, depending on the deck. Maybe like with Yon Mega or something, you can probably like accelerate those energies pretty quickly. Grass is getting a lot of support moving forward. It looks like this card could be pretty good if Grass gets a lot of stuff. 4 grass, 240, and heal 30 from this Pokemon. So maybe you can just keep playing a bunch of like Venusaurs and just keep healing your Venusaurs like kind of infinitely. Maybe with like cards, if there's healing cards available. And then this guy's 380, so it's very tanky, and fire doesn't seem like a good type right now. So I'm interested to see if there's like a lot of healing and like bulky cards. This card could just be like a very vanilla good bulky card. Vulpix Stampede 70 HP, Ninetales 120. Suspicious Shapeshifting. If discard the top card of your deck, if the supporter uses it to affect its attack, seems pretty terrible because you have to stack a supporter on top and do all that. Not all that worth it for this stage 1 Pokemon here. Sable is back. He's chilling up here, 70 HP, surprise attack. Coin 30. 30 is a lot for a surprise attack, but yeah. Double stab, 2 flips for Sable, so keeping the theme up. Inteleon has 150 HP. Water, bring down if the Pokemon in play that has the least HP, except if this Pokemon is knocked out, if there's multiple chooses Pokemon. This also includes your own Pokemon, keep that in mind. So bring down doesn't just work on your opponent's Pokemon. If your Pokemon, one of your own Pokemon has like 30 HP or 40 HP remaining, it does get knocked out. But this is quite a unique attack to be bringing back into the Pokemon TCG, because it was a prevalent attack back in the Gengar. One of the Gengars had it. I don't remember exactly what it was. Maybe it was level X. I don't know. One of them had it. It was really, really unique and good. If there's a way to spread damage counters and abuse this Inteleon, maybe there's a world where it could be actually really playable and really good. But the problem is, again, it's like super flimsy. Like 150 HP means this guy's going to get knocked out by almost everything in the format. And being in stage 2 means you have to build it up each individual time. 110 HP or 110 damage, discard energy. That's actually not a bad attack. But again, the problem is on a stage 2 Pokemon. It's going to take a lot of build up for pretty much nothing. Pachirisu 70 HP, Tingly Incisors 10 damage during your opponent's next turn. Whenever your opponent attaches energy from the hand of the defending Pokemon, put 8 damage onto that Pokemon. Defending is not great, so it's whatever. Oh joy, Gardevoir cards. Ralts 70 HP, new Ralts coming back into the format. Draw a card with Collect, pretty decent. Curlia is 100 HP. Psychic Call Sign, search your deck for 3 Pokemon, put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's absolutely insanely, without a doubt, broken. If this will be legal at the same time as Psychic Embrace, so you can go evolve into Curlia, go get a bunch of Pokemon, put them into your hand. Now your opponent is forced to Iono you and put those cards at the bottom of your deck. But if they don't Iono you, those cards are just going to be there, so you can have a bad hand, but Curlia gets a bunch of cards. So Secret Box now gets you like a bajillion cards with Gardevoir. So Secret Box gets infinite value. Curlia gets infinite value. Whoever keeps printing these broken Gardevoir cards at TPCI needs to just be taken out back. Like, please, no more Gardevoir cards. But I guess like that's in the Pokemon TCG's history. Like Gardevoir has been absolutely giga broken every single time it's been released. So if it's nothing new here. We've already seen Mega Gardevoir with overflowing water, For each bench Pokemon, so your deck for a Psychic Energy attached, which is not that relevant, but the Mega Symphonia, it does 50 times each energy attached to all of your Pokemon for 360 HP. So it's quite a powerful attack, especially given that you can just play a normal Psychic Embrace deck, Gardevoir, and then have a Mega Gardevoir as a closer. So you can play like a very normal like 3-2 Gardevoir line, and then add the one Mega, or like a 4-3-2 or something. And Mega Gardevoir is now like a cleanup attacker that can close out the game pretty easily. It does give up 3 prize cards, so that is the only thing. And if your opponent doesn't have an answer to it, maybe you can go and Mega Gardevoir earlier, and just still play like the same Monkey Dory strategy you've been playing this entire game, with not much needed to be changed. Like you don't have to play Drifloon anymore, because this is just better than Drifloon in every capacity. Makuhita, nothing crazy. Hariyama, 150 HP. Ability Summon Catcher once in your turn. To play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. You may switch your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active. Another Gusting effect, which is kind of sick. Obviously, on a 150 HP stage 1 Pokemon that has no relevance. Too many decks, probably not going to be played, but it's cool to have another Gust, like, Bright Look effect in the format, as always. Railu, 80 HP, can't be Poffin searchable. Very important for Megas. Ralts, for some reason, is Poffin searchable because they hate us. Mega Lucario making its debut into the format here again with Aura Jab, 130 attached to your basic from your discard to your bench Pokemon you like. And then Mega Brave, 270. Actually, a ton of damage. We've talked about this before, but a ton of damage coming out from this Mega Lucario card. Mega Ldios is another one coming up here. 200 HP, basic Pokemon. Oh, awesome. Strafe, 40 damage, which is Pokemon on your bench. Fire, Psychic, Colorless, 300 Mirage Ball, discard all energy. Pretty ridiculous. No weakness, no resistance. One retreat. This can blow up pretty much everything in the format besides other Megas, which is a little bit ridiculous. Ldios is Luster Assist once your turn. When Mega Ldios moves from the bench to the active, move any number of energy from your bench to that Pokemon's active. So if you have any way to accelerate energies and spread them out, and then move the Mega Ldios to the active while Ldios is in play, you can power this up and just blow things up. Wow, wow, wow. That is a little bit ridiculous if you ask me. I guess we'll have to see how the support looks like for that, but a little bit ridiculous, yeah. Freedom Power Pro, the plus 30 for fighting type Pokemon. The Mega Signals, you check for one Mega Evolution Pokemon specifically and put it into your hand. That's actually pretty unique. It's not just a normal Mega, so you can't get the Mega Ldios, but it does help out things like the Venusaur and the Mega Gardevoir, and the Mega Lucario, which is kind of sick that they have their own search card. Not a bad card, and then Arven will eventually rotate in one block, so that will take away that as well. But it's a nice item-based search Pokemon card. I think it's useful. Wallallys Compassion. Heal one of your Mega Evolution Pokemon EX. If you do put all energy attached to that Pokemon back into your hand, this card seems absolutely broken with the Venusaur deck. You can just build up like 2 big Venusaurs, keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, keep healing your Megas. Wallallys Compassion is absolutely giga broken in that deck. These guys are never going to die. Your Venusaurs are going to be infinite, permanent life, elixir of youth, doing a ton of damage. It just reminds me of the Celosaur deck that I played back in 2019. Very cool supporter, very cool idea. I think cards like this are very good for the game as well. I think it's like very unique, and makes decks have to play around certain things. Lil Determination, supporter, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6. If you have 6 prize cards remaining, draw 8. You're always like shuffle drawing 6, so it's like Professor Oak's new theory, but the added effect of if you have 6, you draw 8 is kind of nice because at the early part of the game, you're now seeing 2 extra cards, which actually helps your setup get rolling faster. Because every other supporter we have right now is like discard draw, or Iono's like shuffle to the bottom. So this is like a pure shuffle draw 6. So the idea of randomization is still there in that regard. Then we have Mystery Garden as the stadium. Once during each player's turn, the player may discard 1 energy from their hand. If they do, the player draws cards until they have as many cards in their hand as they have psychic Pokemon in play. Okay, this seems actually super okay. Like this seems like kind of broken at first glance for Gardevoir or something, but you still cap your hand size of how many psychic you have in play. So your hand always caps at 6 and you have to discard an energy, so you're always going -1 for a plus some effect. Which you have to have the stadium, you have to have the energy. So it's already 2 cards you need to have. So I'd rather just play like Artisan or something. And this card is like super okay. If this is for any energy type, it would actually be kind of unique. Not just psychic or like psychic Pokemon in play, for example. Because I think that would give like a lot of decks some more agency to be like pick one Pokemon type in play or something. Like not like obviously multi-types or something. Like so like a fire deck could benefit off this quite greatly. But I think as of now this card's like super okay. But that is our look at Mega. Things are going to be coming out soon. There's some premium collections coming out soon. Here you can see everything's coming in, stamps, whatever, etc. But if you guys enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and we'll be back with new card reveals down the line. Peace out.